Hi, I'm Sebastian from Mescom, based in Mauern, Germany. From now on, we'll keep you posted regularly on what's happening in Wi-Fi, fiber optics and network measurement technology. Wherever you're just starting out or a seasoned pro, there's something here for you. Today we're kicking off with a topic most people write off as pure politics, but one can pull the plug on you overnight: digital sovereignty.
Let's dive right in. Picture this. You come to your desk in the morning and your email account is simply gone. Not hacked, not crashed, shut down on the orders of a government in another country. That's exactly what happened. And it shows. Digital sovereignty isn't some abstract topic. It's the question of how quickly someone else can pull the plug on you. But what does digital sovereignty actually mean? It means deciding for yourself which technology you work with, where your data lives, and who you depend on. That plays out on 3 levels. First, your data. Where does it live, and which laws apply there? Second, software and AI. Programs and models that can be changed or switched off from a distance. And third, the hardware. From the operating system to the individual measurement device. These 3 levels are almost always connected. The practical problem behind it is dependency. A large part of the European economy runs on the cloud of just 3 US corporations: Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. Estimates put that between 70 and over 90%. And on top of that comes a legal lever. The US Cloud Act requires American providers to give US authorities access to data, even when the servers sit in Frankfurt or Amsterdam. So the argument, "my servers are in Europe," doesn't carry as far as you'd think. And this isn't theory. 2 cases made it concrete. The first, in the spring of 2025, Microsoft blocked the email account of Karim Khan, the chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court in The Hague, following US sanctions. One of the most respected institutions in the world locked out of its own inbox. The second, in early 2026, an American flagship AI model had to be shut down worldwide because the US government barred its export. Overnight, a tool people relied on everywhere went silent. The lesson: whoever provides the tool holds the leverage, and it isn't in your hands. And this is becoming an obligation. The NIS-2 directive requires more and more companies to know and secure their digital supply chain. Anyone running critical infrastructure or certified to ISO 27001 has to assess supplier and availability risks, and a dependency that a foreign state can cut off by law is exactly that kind of risk. That changes the question in procurement. No longer just, what does it cost? But how dependent does it make me? And now the point almost everyone overlooks. This affects your measurement and network technology too. Modern measurement devices have long been small computers, with software, licenses, firmware, and often a cloud connection. And that's exactly where the most sensitive data is created. Think of a Wi-Fi survey, the measurement of a fiber optic network, a network analysis. What comes out of it are network maps, weak points, the complete topology of your infrastructure. Anyone who plans and measures critical networks is documenting their most vulnerable spots and wants to count on those tools staying available. Does that mean buy European only? No, that would just be the next one-sided move. What's decisive isn't the country alone, but the licensing model. Software that runs offline and is based on a one-time perpetual license stays usable even under an export ban. Take Osmium with analysis software like MetaGeek. No one can switch it off from a distance. It gets critical with annual online activation. If the license expires and the provider can't renew it, the tool stops, even though it's installed. Rule of thumb: if software comes from the US, look at the licensing model. That's why Mescom stands for freedom of choice instead of dependency. Our portfolio deliberately comes from 3 worlds. From Europe, for short distances; Hamina from Finland for Wi-Fi planning; Allegro packets from Germany for network analysis; or Metrel from Slovenia for safety testing. From the US, for established global market leaders: Viavi in fiber optic measurement, Netali for network analysis, or Ekahau, the industry standard for Wi-Fi planning. And from Asia, for the cutting edge of splicing technology, Fujikura and Sumitomo from Japan, and our technology partner, UCL Swift from South Korea. That way, independence becomes your deliberate choice, not a matter of luck. The best thing for your digital independence costs nothing at first, keeping it in mind during planning. Whoever factors in dependencies early, instead of unwinding them expensively later, saves money, time, and nerves. Want an honest cross-manufacturer opinion on it? You'll find us at mescom.de. Until the next episode.